So today I'm going to teach you my new reel, which is a reel in the key of A major, two parts, A and B section, both repeated. So 16 bars each, 32 bars total. Here's the tuning note. This is called Mhéar Mheáin. It's Irish for the middle finger. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use, on my iPhone, right here I have an app called AnyTunePro Plus, which is like the Amazing Slowdowner or Mimi Copy. It basically allows me to drop an audio file into it and then choose a section to loop, which is to play over and over. And I can choose any tempo I want to play it at, and the pitch of the notes won't change. So I'm going to take each section of my new tune, and I'm going to play it 3 times at a slow tempo, and then 3 times at a fast tempo. And this will be a way of demonstrating how I learn tunes and memorize them in just a short amount of time. So here's the A section of Mhéar Mheáin. Last time. So that's the end of the slow section. Now I'm going to go back on my AnyTunePro Plus, and I'm going to basically double the speed. Now the key point on this is when you double the speed, you have to let go of any mistakes that you might make. So if you screw up, just stay with it. You need to stop and reset. Just wait till the next time the loop comes around and pop in again. What you want to do is focus on playing it effortlessly. And effortlessly simply means with less effort. Okay? So faster also means everything gets smaller. The bow strokes get smaller, and the fingers stay closer to the string. You don't move an awful lot. Otherwise, all that excess movement with your fingers is going to cause you to slow down. So here's the faster tempo, same section. last time. Okay, so that's 3 times at the faster tempo. So that's the basics of learning that section. You take a small part of the tune and you just focus on that. The first part is you're going slow enough that you can play everything correctly. You let your thinking mind, your conscious brain, actually make any corrections as you're playing it. You take as much time as you need to, go slowly as you need to in order to get that section right. And then the second, when you speed it up, that's to disengage that thinking part of your brain, which actually makes things go slower in your head, slows you down. Think of it as brakes in a car. You want to get rid of that and let the automatic pilot, the back brain or the subconscious, take over and play what you already know. And so you have to use both parts of your mind, the conscious and the subconscious, to learn the tune. Give them both equal time. The fast is for the backhand or the back brain or the subconscious. The slow is for the supervisor mind, the one that thinks in terms of sentences and slow. Okay, so I'm going to tell you one other thing. This is how I would memorize a section. Once I've gone through it and I know how it goes, I go back down to the slow section, the slow tempo, same section, and I play through it once, looking at the music, reading the music, because you want to use as many senses as possible, your eyes, your ears, as well as the fingers. But then you want to, on the second time through, you want to close your eyes and do it without the music. The cool thing is, with the notes in front of you, you can always open your eyes back up if you forget and immediately go to that part. And that'll help you figure out what part you are forgetting. So let's give that a shot. This is going to be at the slow tempo again, A section. Now eyes closed. Okay, so one of the things that you could do while you're trying to memorize this, especially if you have an A section that's repeated twice, like I do in this tune, is the first time through the A section, eyes open and on the notes, and then the second time through, you close your eyes. Whatever works for you. It's all about, can you play it without actually seeing the notes? What you want to do is have the tune going on in your head, and you're playing to that soundtrack rather than necessarily the notes on the page. Okay, so that's a lot of talking. Let's go now to the B section and get that done. Let's see, B section. Now I have to, at this point, choose a different section from my loop, and so I'm going to do that right now. I'm going to set my A part and the B part. Okay. Got that set. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to start it. We're going to do 3 times through the B section. at the slow tempo. Last time. Oops, sorry. Okay, so that's three times through at the slow tempo. Now we're going to do the same loop. Let's see. But we're going to do it at twice the tempo, the fast tempo now. AnyTunePro Plus is a great app. It's my favorite. They do charge you for it. It's like I think $12 or $14, something like that. I find it very useful to learn things. And I'm into whatever technology is out there to help you learn. That's what I'm into. Mimi Copy, I don't think costs as much. AnyTunePro, The Amazing Slowdowner. There's some apps out there that are free that do just the same thing. Maybe not all the bells and whistles that this one has, but without going too much into detail about why I chose AnyTunePro Plus, that's the one I choose. Okay, so here's the B section at the faster tempo. Let me get ready, and 3 times faster tempo. Last time. Okay. So that is the A and the B section, the complete tune. We've taken each section and used them as its own little loop, played them 3 times each at slow and fast tempo. Now, you don't always have to choose to go double speed. The one thing that I found is it's more effective, and there's research behind this, by the way, that proves what I'm saying here. You don't have to step it up slowly, which is the way that I was taught as a classical violinist. Step everything up slowly, gradually, increase the tempo on your metronome until you get to the tempo you want. What they found is that you take big leaps and you can achieve the same results as that slow step up in a very much shorter amount of time. I'm also very much into not taking much time. Okay, so I'm going to set my new loop for the entire tune, which will be played twice. Again, you don't have to double up the tempo like I showed you in the A and the B sections. I'm going to choose a different setting right now for both. I'm going to go at about 70% faster than the slow tempo. So I'm going to do the entire tune. Before I do that, there's an ending that I do, which has been remarked on. A lot of people are interested in how I do it because it sounds pretty cool. The last couple of bars in the B section. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm playing as normal the last two bars. Then here I'm just going to swoop up and do a fourth finger harmonic on the E. So do that swoop on the fourth finger harmonic, E. And then I'm going to play an E chord, which is G sharp third finger on the D string, B1 on the A string, and open E. And then I'm just going to take all those fingers off and put my first finger on the D string, E1 on the D string, and play the E1, A open, and E string. So there you have the ending, and I'm going to do that after we played through the entire piece 2 times at this new tempo, which is about 70% faster than the slow tempo. Here we go. And you're going to have some kids show up here in a minute. So there you have it. That's Mhéar Mheáin, and that's how I would practice it and learn it with a guest appearance from the rest of the family. Thank you, family. Good to see ya.